Let's talk about a tough one. The hidden price that sometimes comes with personal growth.
Have you ever felt that your success makes people act weird, like you've betrayed them?
Well, it usually comes down to one really personal, kind of painful reason.
See, when you're just like everyone else, you're considered safe to the people around you.
You're one of them, a comforting peer sharing the same reality. It feels good.
But this creates something called the mirror effect, where your growth shows them what's possible.
The second you start to level up, lose some weight, start that business, you're not a peer anymore. You become a reflection, a mirror showing what could be.
And just like that, their view of you flips, from a comforting friend to a silent judgment.
Yeah, your achievements, they're never a neutral event for the people watching. To them, it feels like a silent judgment on everything they haven't done.
Why? Because you are living, breathing proof that it's possible to change.
And that right there, that just destroys their favorite excuse for staying stuck.
All those classics, it's too hard, the system's rigged, they just fall apart. It forces them to face a really uncomfortable thought. If you did it, they could have too.
And you know what? To their ego, that feels an awful lot like failure.
So the ego's defense mechanism kicks in. And the final step? Usually it's sabotage.
Their subconscious gets a new, simple goal: shatter that mirror you've become.
Because if they can pull you back down, that reflection of their own inaction, it disappears.
But here's the wild part. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to stop you from hurting them.
You know, it all starts with a fear that's literally baked right into our DNA.
And it's not the fear of dying. Nope, it's the fear of being left completely alone.
To get this, you gotta remember, we're pack animals. We literally evolved to live in tribes.
I mean, for 200,000 years, survival meant one thing: sticking with your group.
Being separated from the tribe? That was a death sentence. Your chances were basically zero.
So the tribe developed these powerful subconscious social tools to keep everyone together.
And one of the most potent of these? It's what we call the crab mentality.
The pattern is super simple and totally instinctual. It's pure group panic.
Okay, so how does this ancient instinct apply to you right now?
When you start to succeed, you're basically sending a signal that you're changing.
And to their lizard brains, different means just one thing: you're leaving them behind.
So you see yourself as evolving, but the primal brain, it just sees you abandoning the group.
And that fear, it comes out in ways you've probably seen before.
But here's the thing you have to get. These aren't logical arguments at all.
No, this is the tribe, terrified, frantically trying to pull you back in. They're trying to cripple your climb, all to keep you safe within the herd.
So really, they sabotage your future just to make themselves feel secure in the present.
Look, they're not evil, they're panicked. It's all coming from a place of deep fear. You know that feeling, right? You achieve something amazing, but the vibe from your friends is just off.
Well, here's the shocker. It's not actually about you. It's about the unspoken roles we all play.
Sociologists called this role theory. Think of your friend group like a stage play where everyone has their part.
Some roles are good, some not so good, but they make your group's interactions totally predictable.
And that predictability feels comfortable. It makes our social world feel safe, like we know all the lines.
So what happens when you suddenly change? You're basically deciding to rewrite your own part in the play.
You've just walked on stage and gone completely off script, and that creates a huge problem for the other actors.
I mean, if the funny screw-up is suddenly a CEO, yeah, your friends have no idea how to talk to you anymore.
This sudden change creates some serious mental discomfort for them. Psychologists call it cognitive dissonance. It's that jarring feeling when their idea of you clashes with the new reality right in front of them.
At its core, the issue is that people crave predictability. Your growth forces them to improvise, and people hate that.
So their brain's automatic response is to try and get the playback on script ASAP.
Now, this isn't some big conspiracy against you. It's a gut reaction to get their sense of order back.
This can look like little jokes about your past or questioning your new path. They're just trying to put you back in your box.
So remember this. They're not fighting your success. They are fighting the chaos that you've just introduced.
The big takeaway here is that it isn't personal. It's really just about them trying to protect their own stability.
And a great way to think about this is with a pretty simple metaphor: the last slice of pie.
So picture this, right? There's just one pie on the table, and everyone's looking at it.
This one question right here, it actually reveals a ton about how people see the world.
Well, there's a name for this way of thinking. It's called the scarcity mindset.
Yeah, it's this idea that for one person to win, another one absolutely has to lose.
So when they see you win, it literally feels like you've just taken something from them.
So here they are side by side. One worldview sees limits, the other sees nothing but potential.
So what happens when someone with this mindset actually sees you succeed? It triggers something.
It sets off this chain reaction. And you know what? It's rooted in fear, not hate.
They're basically trying to hoard opportunities to save some of that luck for themselves.
And this really nails it. To them, your victory feels like you're stealing their future.
But here's the thing. There's a major flaw in this whole way of thinking. The entire foundation of this mindset is just plain wrong. It's a huge miscalculation.
See, the reality is that success is a positive-sum game. Your win can create more opportunities.
Basically, to become the new you, the old you has to go. It's a trade-off.
So, what are we leaving behind? Your old habits, hobbies, even your complaints.
And for that new you to live, well, the old you needs a funeral. And funerals have mourners.
And those mourners, often, they're the people trying to stop you. They love the old you.
For example, you stop drinking, and suddenly your drinking buddies lose their friend.
Or you start hitting the gym. Now your partner loses their couch companion. You become successful, and now your siblings can't relate to you in the same way.
So it's not that they're being malicious or jealous. It's grief. That's the big idea.
So on one hand, it feels like they're sabotaging you. But what's really happening? It's grief.
They're trying to bring back the you that they knew and loved. They just missed them.
Every step forward you take feels like a funeral procession for the relationship they knew.
See, they aren't trying to hurt the new you. They're just trying to save the old you.
They're not trying to stop your future. They're trying to hold on to their past. So, what now?